Just Alexandra Cranford getting you the latest on what's happening with our weather heading into Sunday morning. We're expecting some storms. Hope your Saturday is going okay so far. It's just a muggy, warm, windy kind of day today, but it's tomorrow morning that we're expecting the storms to move in. So what are we looking for? Heavy rain possible, some strong winds. That would be the most likely severe element with this line of storms, and maybe a lower risk, it looks like, for an isolated tornado or some hail. But again, the main threat, I think, if we do see severe storm warnings, it's going to be for the high wind gusts for most of it. Weather alerts needed for tonight. Make sure you have your weather WWL app downloaded on your phone so you can get alerts and things like that. This is for tomorrow morning that we're expecting the showers and storms. Right now we do have a couple of showers north of the lake, but really clearly all of the really active weather is far to the west of us, so around the Shreveport area. Also, especially in northern Mississippi, several active tornado warnings there. And look at these boxes, these bright green boxes just littered all across the line of the stationary front. Those are flash flood warnings. The red boxes, tornado watches. So active system for sure, especially right around here is where we are definitely seeing those very kind of severe conditions, plus the heavy rain that's extended far south, because this front has not moved very much at all. And we're not expecting it to really get a push from the upper atmosphere until early tomorrow. More so tonight into early tomorrow, and then it'll eventually come through our area. So looking at precision cast, I know you want to see the timing on this. This is tonight. This is 7 p.m. We're mostly quiet all across southeast Louisiana, including, of course, New Orleans and into our coastal Mississippi spots that we cover as well. But here's the line starting to inch forward overnight. So this is 11 p.m. Couple showers here, but any real rain and storms are still way off to the west, maybe not even quite to Lafayette. Now this is 4 a.m. This may be the earliest that we start to see some of these storms knocking on the door at Tangipahoa Parish, maybe reaching Baton Rouge by then. And now we'll move forward to about 7:30, 8 a.m. I think 8, 9 o'clock, that could be the worst of the weather. I've been saying between about 7 and 9 or so for these storms to move through. Now it could be a pretty thin little line of storms sweeping through. This is 8:39. It could start to slow down a little bit and maybe break up a bit. This takes us to 10 a.m. and then on toward lunchtime. This is right around noon, and then through the afternoon we'll be drying out. Still with clouds though, temperatures in the 70s, still a bit humid feeling. And look at this, we will keep at least a chance for some more showers even into tomorrow night. And then this is Monday morning. I still have a 20% rain chance Monday morning. But if you're wondering when is it going to be worse, when's the real severe threat, for us it's going to be tomorrow morning, especially from about sunrise through, we'll say, midday or lunchtime. And then the severe threat should really mostly be over after that. So pick a peek at your Sunday timeline, 5 to about 7 a.m. right before sunrise or around sunrise. The storms start to move in from west to east, depends on where you are for the timing of that. 7 a.m. to about 9 or 10, that's when we will have, I think, the most active phase storms. Some could be strong. We're getting some heavy rain, things like that. 10 a.m. to noon, the line continues off to the east. So some of our Mississippi spots still getting rain, but the rain is gradually ending from west to east. And then, as you can see, I still have the chance for some showers for the rest of the day. The severe risk for overnight tonight is a level 2 for our area, clearly very high, that moderate level 4 out of 5 risk, where we're seeing those tornado warnings happening right now on Sunday evening. Also, the enhanced risk is going and extending south just outside of our immediate viewing area. But if you're in other spots in Louisiana, you're outlined tonight for a big enhanced risk, level 3 out of 5. Now for us in New Orleans, mainly we're expecting the rain during the day Sunday. So this is our Sunday map for the severe risk. And it's either a level 1 or a level 2, a little higher risk for that off to the east. But we are just looking for the line of storms to progress from the west to the east and bringing that high wind risk especially. So level 1, level 2, that's not out of the ordinary for us here, but we'll get some strong storms. We'll get some lightning. We'll get some brief heavy rain. Rainfall totals are looking like maybe up to about an inch or so. So our flooding rain outlook for tomorrow is the level 1 to 2 as well. So yep, we could get a quick downpour, maybe causing a bit of street flooding here and there. And most of the low-lying kind of spots would be, of course, the most likely to fill up with water with any downpours we get tomorrow. Checking again on the rainfall forecast for a couple different models. This is the Euro model. It has up to about a ½ inch for some spots, but closer to 1 to 2 for other locations. The GFS has pretty much widespread ½ an inch to about an inch. So that's why we're going with maybe up to about 1 or 2 inches. Getting quickly into our forecast for tonight, we're at 78. We've had the clouds, an unsettled kind of feel. You can feel it's humid, it's muggy. You can almost feel there's some rain out there somewhere, although it is still mostly well to the west of us. Temperatures in the lower 80s, and it has been windy too. We continue with the wind advisory for these gusts up to 30 to 40 miles per hour. So that will go until 7 p.m. So we're actually almost there. And then after that, we will see the gusty kind of weather start to slack off. Still a bit breezy though tonight and tomorrow. And with all these south winds through most of this week, we've continued with a coastal flood advisory. Looks like that one will go until 7 p.m. this evening for those sustained south winds. And then we should tomorrow, after we get the front moving through, we should eventually get northwest winds, which should solve those issues, kind of push the water back down. Hour by hour through tonight, if you're out late after midnight, that's really where our rain chance will be, about 20–30%. And then you can see there, especially 7 to about maybe 9 or 10, I've been saying, for New Orleans, maybe right around 8 a.m. or so for the most active phase of this storm system. Exact timing could still change a bit, but that's what we're thinking right now. It's not going to be necessarily an all-day threatening kind of rain, but again, we will get that line moving on in and then out, and still a chance for some showers later in the day, but the severe risk will really be coming to an end as that line passes out of our area. Monday, we start with a 20% chance for a couple of showers. We'll start the day also in the 50s. I think we'll have clouds. We'll have some breaks in the clouds, but we will only make it to about 65 for the high. So really different feel on Monday. You may want to break out some light sweater or jacket kind of stuff out of your wardrobe that you haven't needed for a while. And then check it out. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, we're starting north of the lake in the 40s. South of the lake, mornings cool in the 50s. And look at these days. They look so beautiful to me. We'll have the lower humidity. Lots of sun, should be absolutely gorgeous and very different from this past week that has been so muggy and warm with those near record high temperatures in the 80s. Instead, we'll be in the 70s. We get another little front passing through quickly on Friday. So I think that one, since we don't have a lot of moisture surging back later in the week, we should just see that one pass in and out pretty quickly without a lot of fuss. So we may see a few more clouds. We may get a bit of a breeze, but we're not really expecting much of a rain chance with that line of or with that front on Friday. And then next weekend looks good. Not humid, a cool morning in the 50s on Saturday, ending up around 78 for the high. So that's your 7-day forecast.